How does Batman, a normal human from Chicago, stalemate a literal god? How in the hell does Dexter Morgan make 40 niggas disappear in 30 days? And I cannot understand how bro is even still breathing. Plot armor. Originally, Batman was supposed to be a street-level villain, based around his gadgets and intelligence. This was a refreshing contrast to some of the more fantastical, super-powered heroes like Superman, who was so absolutely overpowered in the originals that they had to nerf him basically every issue. You see, Batman couldn't just laser them to death or super punch them from a mile away. He would just gun them down. But apparently, that wasn't family-friendly enough, and Batman became the poster boy for straight hands. But this now left the character in a sort of predicament. How do you fight off entire syndicates of crime families without a strap? And this has had writing rooms and fucking chokeholds for the past couple decades. You can't expect me to believe he can just stand next to actual deities like the Flash and fucking Superman. Maybe Aquaman, maybe, yeah. Without making him do some outrageous and physics breaking shit sometimes. Niggas be getting it wrong when they say Bruce Wayne's actual superpower is money. It's luck manipulation. Bro has jumped out of a low orbit spacecraft and used his cape to brace his fall into the earth, and that's casual. Look at me. He very frequently slips bullets shot from behind his head. Like 40% of Spider-Man can't do that. Beating Superman really isn't that hard. There's a shiny green rock that drains you of all your powers. GG's. But shit, if you can literally slip Omega beams, then I don't even know why he needed fucking kryptonite to begin with. That's not even to mention that in every other alternate reality, Batman just 1v4s the entire Justice League. How do you get washed by a nigga with absolutely no abilities? I mean, at this rate, every Batman fight might as well be a band for band. Dexter Morgan is the most overpowered character in his verse, and the Dexter power scaling is outrageous. So at almost every point in the entire series, Dexter is 15 steps ahead of his opponents. These niggas are playing checkers thinking that he's playing chess, but in all actuality he's playing fucking mahjong, and he just put you in checkmate. This nigga has washed serial killers back to back. Like, fuck the randoms, the actual 1v1s between the mastermind serial killers and Dexter, absolute peak. But you cannot sit here and tell me that this nigga is not superhuman. First of all, I have never seen him lose a fight ever. And the moment that shit really clicked for me is when he was fist fighting Dokes over a gun and somehow overpowered this husky ass Navy SEAL. But beyond that, in every single other fight, it's like he signed a Dwayne contract, cause it seems like he can't even get touched sometimes. He once stayed up an entire week while killing multiple people. Bro's sole energy source is pure violence. You remember that season where he soloed the entire Russian mafia single-handedly? That's not even to mention this nigga's detective skills. I'm genuinely convinced that Dexter can find Waldo in seconds. Gang probably already knows who framed Roger Rabbit. He has found the culprits of like dozens of serial killers weeks before the police even knew they were serial killers. He isn't just sifting through the crime database and picking people he can murder because of their affiliation. Nigga is outright solving murder cases. And also, quick side note, why the fuck is there so many serial killers in Miami? Like, why would palm trees and plastic surgery attract murderers? Whatever. Y'all remember that scene where this farmer is pointing a gun directly at his fucking chest cavity? Dexter grabs a pitchfork off the wall, pure reaction speed, before he could pull the trigger. Is that not fucking supernatural? I haven't even talked about the times that he's literally dodged bullets. And you think it's easy to pierce a human body, but it's really not. And he does that with household objects. This nigga could break necks by slamming people in the walls. That is superhuman strength. I feel like you would all agree with me if I put him at the level of Batman. On everything I love, Harry Potter should not be alive. I understand we're in a world full of wands and magic, but you telling me Harry can solo a death beam from Wizard Satan as a literal baby? How are you tanking god level hits from the creator of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang? And on top of that, literally steals portions of his aura. You could reasonably say that the only reason adult Harry has any type of spiritual pressure is because he stole it all from fucking Voldemort. You're telling me the hoes would fuck with him the same if he didn't know Parseltongue? Look at me right Tell me that Harry Potter would be as iconic if he didn't speak Parseltongue. The reason Harry has any type of magical prowess is because he's holding the essence of a demon. And the story just be stroking him at every single turn. Do you know how much in-universe Potter glaze exists? By the last movie, this nigga's basically a celebrity. There is countless examples in the movie where he has a problem that needs to be solved, and the only reason it does by someone else is because they're fans of his parents. Bro, this nigga don't even have good grades, and you're going to tell me he's beating the demon lord. They want me to believe that a straight C student is boxing the Antichrist. No, I stand on it. That is the boy that should not have lived. And the fact that he is in an unmarked grave is fucking plot armor.